What are the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs? I've got those for you today on this episode of The Inside BS Show. Hi, it's Dave Lorenzo, and today's show is all about the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs. I'm not just going to give you the top 10, I'm going to give you a bonus technique, the one most powerful technique you don't want to miss. That's going to be technique 11. We're going to cover that at the end of our show today, so watch all the way through to the end. The first 10 techniques are coming right at you right now. Technique number 1 in the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs is Facebook and Google advertising. Now, Facebook and Google advertising works phenomenally well when you do 3 things. The first thing you need to do is you need to identify who you want to be your client. In Facebook and Google advertising, you select who your prospects are and you try and convert them to become clients. But the more narrow your target audience, the better Facebook and Google advertising will work. So the first thing you got to do is you have to understand who your ideal client is, who you're targeting. Once you understand that, you can then use this advertising to target them by geography, to target them by demographic group, to target them by behavior. All of those things are powerful and they're valuable. So the first thing you need to know about Facebook and Google advertising is narrow your target audience. Make sure it's specific to people who would be just like your ideal client. The second thing you need to know about Facebook and Google advertising is it works if you test it. You have to test the message. You have to test the image. You have to test the call to action. And you test it over and over again. Your first test is by asking people who fit the role of that target audience. Your clients say, hey, what do you think of this ad? Does it look good? What do you think of this message? Does this call to action work for you? That's the first way to test it. The second way to test it is to spend a little money running the ad and seeing if you get a reaction. If you don't get a reaction, make adjustments and adjust one thing at a time until you do get a reaction. So the second thing you need to know about Facebook and Google advertising is test it, test it, test it. The third thing you need to know, never run an ad a second time when it doesn't get results the first time. People run these ads and they think they're just not getting enough exposure and they think to themselves, I need to run more ads in order to be more successful. No. If an ad is not successful targeting 100 people in an audience, it's not going to be successful targeting 1,000 people in that audience. It's just a bad ad. So those 3 things are 3 things you need to know if you're using Facebook and Google advertising as one of your sales techniques for entrepreneurs. The second sales technique for entrepreneurs that I want to share with you, these are the top 10. Remember, number 2 is LinkedIn outreach. Now, we do LinkedIn outreach a little bit differently than most people. I'm not sending spam emails to everybody on my LinkedIn list. What I'm doing is I'm looking through the people that I know, I'm looking through their contacts, and I'm looking to see who I want them to introduce me to. And then I draft a letter from them introducing me to their contacts. So I go to one of my contacts, I look through everybody he knows, and then I send him an email that he can send to that contact with the reason why I want to meet him. LinkedIn outreach works phenomenally well as a sales technique for entrepreneurs. Do it the way I just outlined it. You'll be very happy you did. The third technique in our top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs that I want to share with you is cold email. I want you to do something unique, something different with cold email. I want you to ask one of your buddies if you can use his name in an email to someone he knows. Now, this sounds like the LinkedIn outreach because it's similar. You're going to send an email to a friend of a friend with that friend's endorsement. So my friend's name is John Jones. I want to meet his buddy, Phil. So I'm going to send an email to Phil, and in that subject line, I'm going to say, John Jones thought we should meet, ... That's the subject line. And then in the email, I'm going to say, John Jones asked me to reach out to you because he thought I could help you grow your business. He's been telling me about you and your business and how successful you've been. I'd like to talk to you because I have a way that you can grow maybe by double or triple this year. Let's get together. Would Tuesday at 6 p.m. work? So you're using John Jones's information in the cold email. That's what gets their attention. He's going to call John Jones and he's going to go, do you know this guy, Dave Lorenzo? And John is going to say, yeah, absolutely. He's a great guy. I work with him for years. And you're going to get the appointment. So cold email is the third of the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs. The fourth technique for entrepreneurs is speaking. Get in front of an audience and deliver an educational presentation. Speaking is a powerful way to connect with an audience because it uses leverage. You're going to be able to connect with people in mass. You can connect with 10, 20, 30, 40 people at a time, 50, 100 people at a time, delivering an educational speech, maximizing your credibility. At the end of your speech, you make an offer, and that offer consists of a lead magnet or a honeypot. It's a report, it's a video series, it's something you can share with the audience in exchange for their contact information. They give you their contact information, and then you have permission to follow up with them. Speaking is number 4 in the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs. Number 5 in the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs is a direct mail sequence. I love direct mail. We don't get enough mail in our mailbox. We get a lot of email. We don't get a lot of physical mail. I want you to write one really good letter to a prospect, telling him about the problems you can solve for him and putting a call to action in there to have him reach out to you. And then I want you to send it out 3 times over 6 weeks. I want you to send that letter out every other week for 6 weeks. That direct mail sequence will pay off for you. About 1 to 2% of the people you send that letter to will respond. You send it to 100 people, you'll get 2 clients. Send it to 1,000, you'll get 20 clients. Direct mail works, and it works phenomenally well. Technique number 6 in the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs is an event that you host. Let's say you want to meet 30 people in your community. You send out invitations to 70 people for a breakfast that you're hosting. It's a roundtable breakfast where you're going to discuss the issues of the day and how they're going to overcome them. If you send out 70 invitations, 30 people will come to your event. You host this event. You're the master of ceremonies. You facilitate the discussion. People will love to come to the event. They're going to want to be in a room with their peers. You're facilitating. You have ultimate credibility. The event will get you more business. 2 or 3 people out of the 30 will say they want to work with you after the event is over. Events you host are phenomenal ways to grow your business, and it's part of the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs. Now we're up to number 7. And number 7 is something that people don't give a lot of thought to, but I'm telling you, it still works really well. I want you to write articles, and I want you to send them to trade journals. I want you to write those articles and post them on LinkedIn. I want you to post them on websites that people in the industry you're targeting visit to get all the information, the latest information on what's going on in their industry. Writing and posting articles works because it develops your credibility. Your contact information is included at the end of the article. It's powerful. Writing articles works. Post them on LinkedIn, post them on your website, post them on industry websites where people go for information. That's number 7 in the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs. Number 8 is a joint mailing. I want you to go out and find somebody who targets the same clients you target, and I want you both to write a letter, and I want you to mail that letter to both of your lists. So I am a business consultant. I work with people who are in professional services. Let's say I wanted to target trust and estates lawyers. I go to a CPA who's also targeting trust and estates lawyers. I write half the letter, he writes half the letter. The call to action is come to an event that we're hosting or get the free report that we've written together. We mail those letters to both of our lists. We mail them 3 times over 6 weeks like I just taught you in step number 5. And that works phenomenally well because now I have access to his list and he has access to my list. Number 9 in our 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs. And don't forget, we have a bonus tip, number 11. Number 9 is a joint event. Just like you did the event on your own and you did a mailing with the CPA, now you're going to host a joint event with the CPA. You and the CPA invite people from each of your lists to come to the event. You're doubling the pool from which you can draw people. You're all getting together, you're hosting the event, it's going to go great. You've doubled the list of people you're inviting. So now, instead of inviting 70 people, you're inviting 140 people, 70 from his list, 70 from your list. You're going to get 50, 60, 70 people in the room, and you're going to facilitate the event. You're both going to get exposure. It's going to go great. You'll both get clients from it. Number 10 in the 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs, the top 10 sales techniques for entrepreneurs is an educational video. I'm a convert of my own system. I'm educating you in this video now, and I'm going to make you an offer in this video, and hopefully you opt in to get the offer. You'll see the offer in step number 11, but Educational videos are powerful because it feels like we have a relationship, because we do. I'm speaking directly to you right now and you're nodding your head going, this is great. I love the information. You stop the video, you take notes, you watch my next video in the Sales Techniques series for entrepreneurs. It's phenomenally powerful. Educational videos work well. If you're not doing them, you must do them. And that's number 10. Now, it's time for the shortcut I promised you. Scroll down. In the description of this video, you'll see revenueroadmapguide.com, that website. If you go to that website and enter your contact information, you'll get my free 27-page report on how a system can help you put your sales on steroids. If you're an entrepreneur and you're looking for sales techniques, get my Revenue Roadmap Guide. That's the shortcut I promised you. Scroll down to the description, revenueroadmapguide.com, enter your information, get your guide right now. When you get it, you'll be able to fill it out. You'll have a marketing plan that will work for you for years to come. If you want more great information just like this, you'll see another video pop up right here. Join me in our next video. I'm doing a whole series on sales techniques. It's not pushy. It's a great way to grow your business. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in our next video.